Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, welcome. It is so nice to meet you, and if you're returning, hello, welcome back. It is so great to see you again. Today we are going to be doing a walkthrough, sort of first impressions of the Macabre tarot. This is a very cool, I believe it's Rockpool, right? Yeah, Rockpool Publishing. And yeah, we're getting into autumn, all things spooky season, so I'm pretty fucking pumped about that. So I thought, what a perfect time. Like, if I'm being honest, you guys, I have had this deck since March, I think, and I have not touched it. I haven't worked with it. I haven't done anything with it. So I figure now is the time, right? I have to be in the right mood, and I love the packaging. I love the box. I love that there's bats and moons and snakes on it. Like, this is just so my vibe, you guys. So my vibe. Like, look, it's all around here. I like the writing. Oh, anyway, so it says, are you ready to embrace everything that lives in the shadows? Step into the darkness and release your fears. This is a 78 card tarot deck that tells you to turn away from the light and explore your own shadow. While following the traditional tarot structure, this deck takes a look at darker sides and implores you to embrace all the spooky things that lurk in the dark. Be warned, this deck is not for the lighthearted or weak-spirited. So they did change a few of the, see this, this does make noise. I just haven't pulled the thing out because I like it not making noise. But look how cool that opens. It's got a nice magnetic closure, so it does stay closed. Like, I'm all about this packaging. I'm all about it. Now I forget totally what I was saying. Sorry. So we do have a little booklet here, and I have very briefly flipped through it. And then we have the cards. I do appreciate the thumb holes here in the plastic for us to pull out the cards. We're just gonna move this to the side. Okay, so they are gold gilded. There was a little bit of damage from the box here. You can see the rubbing from where it was sitting in there. Now, not a huge deal to me, but it might be to some of you, but you can definitely see where it was sitting and rubbing within the box itself. So I know, that's what I was saying. The names of some of the minors have been changed. Cups is the same. Swords are now daggers. Pentacles are now crystals. And wands are bones, I believe. So what do we got here? We have introduction, how to use the cards, and then right into the cards themselves. I like that it gives the actual page number for, let's say, like, let's pull a 5 of cups. Oh, that's on page 80. So I do appreciate that. There is an about the author at the back. So there's not much for introduction, how to use the cards. Oh, and also they did change. So the pages are now the terror. The knights are the nightmare. The queen are the hauntings, and the king is massacre. The court cards can be approached in varying ways, so explore them to find out what feels right for you. Some people view the court cards as being representative of physical humans, while other people see them as archetypes to be embodied or be wary of becoming. So, we do have a single card spread, explore your shadow spread. That'd be interesting. You guys know I'm not big on spreads, but I might play around with these. Coffin spread, tombstone spread, and then right into the cards. Okay. Yeah, and then just a little bit about the author right at the back. So not a whole lot here. So it does give keywords. So it'll tell you the name of the card. Upright, couple of keywords. Reversed, 1 or 2 keywords. Looks like just 1 here for most of these. And then a short little paragraph. And that's for all of them. Okay. So we're gonna go through some of the pictures here. Cool. I like this magician. It reminds me of, Donnie Darko. If you know, you know. So we have the magician, the divine. So the high priestess is now the divine. The empress is the ethereal. Interesting. The emperor is the rigid. But we still have like the horns and everything here. The Hierophant is the guide. The lovers is still the same. Interesting chariot card. That'll be interesting to explore. Okay, strength is a snake. The hermit, the plague doctor. I love the bats. I really love the use of bats. Justice with the hourglass. That's interesting depiction. Huh. We have the mermaid. I like this death card. It's beautiful. So this is not for everyone, obviously, and it's very minimalistic. Haunted house is the tower. That's pretty cool. So, oh, Medusa as the star. Okay, that's cool. That's very cool. Like I said, I haven't played around with these cards. They've been opened, and I made sure they were all there. See, this was sent to me in a package from a friend of mine, and of course, customs opened everything, and everything was a mess, and I had to put it all back together. But it's cute. Interesting. We still have the horn for the calling and judgment. Yeah, see, these are interesting. Okay, and now we're into the minors. So we have bones again for wands. So these seem kind of pippish to me. Like there isn't really a, mind you, the whole thing's pretty minimal, so I'm not that surprised. I am curious to see, but you can still see like the 4 of wands here, like the structure and the... I'm curious to see how this reads. I'm curious to use the guidebook and to play around with this. Again, love me a bat. Love me a bat. You still kind of get the movement here in the 8. Staying up at night. I'm really liking the skull here. This is a cool picture. But oh, ouch. Ooh. But that does give you that sense of like stabbed in the back. I'm curious to see how these read. Like I said, I haven't played any, like I haven't played with them at all. And I've had them since March. Yeah, no, mascara. So I won't show them all to you in case you guys, you know, want your own, but there's certainly like darker imagery. Ooh. But I am curious to play around with them. Interesting 9. Okay. You know what? Let's take a look at the back of the cards. I love the backs of the cards. Spoiler alert. It's like the front of the box. I'm loving the bats. They are reversible if that matters to you. Like, I love all the spooky things on the back. The coloring. It's perfection. I love it. I love it. You know what I would like to pair this with to see how they read together is the Halloween Oracle. All right, so let's see how it shuffles. Very nice. The cardstock is stiffer. It's got a good kickback here. They probably will bow a little bit though, so you do have to be a little bit careful, but overall, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. So the gilding isn't sharp. You know how sometimes you can get the gilding that's like sharp on the hands? This feels good. They shuffle well. I like the cardstock. They're not super sticky, and they're not super glossy, so they fly everywhere, right? They have a nice catch to them, which I appreciate. Okay, that one flips. So let's see what we've got. We've got Temperance. So let's read let's do this here. Let's see what the book has to say about Temperance. Okay, so we have the upright meaning of balance and harmony, the reversed of imbalance, obviously. So, the little paragraph says, Temperance is one cup perfectly balancing out the next, filling you to exactly the level you need. It is your inner calm finally winning out over everything else. This level of peace takes a lot of work and constant evaluation of your circumstances. If something or someone is causing you to lose your peace, it's time to evaluate the space it's taking up in your life. If you found your peace, enjoy the sweet solitude because it can be fleeting. Nothing written on the back here. Interesting. Let's pull one more just to kind of see. The message here for the collective. I'm just gonna, no, let's do this one. It felt right. Okay. So to go along with our Temperance card, we have the Tower. 16, right? Yeah. So upright is disaster and suffering. Reversed, if you read them, is anticipating the inevitable. The Tower, once a beautiful estate, is now an old, decrepit home that is cracked and broken down to its foundation. It is beyond repair, with shattered windows and warped, moldy floors. Ghosts wander the empty halls. Everything was boarded up in hope of one day renovating and recovering, but those dreams have long since withered. It is time to tear everything down and let the earth beneath it heal, so a new home can be built. Oh, I like that, actually. I like that right up. So very interesting. I'm going to be looking forward to spending some quality time with these cards, really pull from them. Probably have to journey and really look at them and, you know, do some work there. So when I do so, I'll probably be working with these over the next few months because it's kind of like that spooky season and I'm all about that jam. So I'll do a review of it further down the line when we've had some time to really play and see how they read, things like that. So I am curious to see how it goes. I will keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think of this. Is this artwork a little too much for you? Do you think it's cool? Is it your aesthetic? Do you think, nah, hell no? Let me know in the comments below, and we will talk to you very soon. Bye.